I get so much hate on social media just because of who my dad is.
You said you got something I could grip on. I know you don't miss no meals.
There's not much explaining to that.
What are you trying to grip on? Have you read a job before?
I have.
For real?
In the kitchen, I was making food. I was like literally flipping burgers.
Where?
I was always, you know, surrounded by security, and I was really struggling with that because I wanted my freedom sometimes. School's like, for my parents, it's like really important. I actually had to convince them to skip school today for this and for a couple more things.
Yeah, about the BG show getting you in trouble. Xav Trudeau on the BG Show. Thanks for coming in, my guy.
Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. I mean, listen, you've been running up the Spotify.
Yeah.
Dropping the tracks.
Dropping some tracks. You got it.
Honestly, man, well, first off, congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Because I've been listening to the tracks, and there actually is one in particular that I really, really love. But we'll get into that. What I want to know is, how the heck did you get into music? Why music?
There's a few reasons. I always loved music.
Yeah.
I always loved whether it was creating it, listening to it, you know. I always had a passion for it. Since I was a kid, my parents put me in, you know, drum lessons, guitar, piano, stuff like that. And then one day, it was like a couple of years ago, and I was like, I actually want to try something. So I started messing around on my phone, like BandLab, which is like an app where you can like create beats and like record yourself. I just started messing around with it, and then eventually, like, at the point I had like 6-7 songs. It was a joke kind of. And then I hit up Joey. Yeah. I'm like, yo, like, let me come to the studio. Because my mom did her audio book for her book that she released at that studio, Audio Valley, in Ottawa. So we had to connect there. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go. And I recorded like 2 songs that day. Yeah. It went super well. I loved it. I met Joey, and then I kept coming back. He introduced me to Duava, which is now my producer and one of my managers. And then just everything clicked, and we became like a family, and then just kept making music. Wow.
So in that interaction, was he like, sing for me?
It was
Did
like,
you put him on the spot?
Joey?
Yeah.
No. I can't.
He put you right in the booth that
He
same
put
day?
me in the booth. I wrote something down.
Yeah.
And I had a beat that I had sent him before.
Yeah.
And like, we still have the song. It's in my phone. Like, I played it to my friends. I'm like, yo, this is my first song. And this is like, but you know.
Do you have that with you right now?
I have it on my phone.
Can we listen to it? Run the track.
No stop, let's slide, I'm a sinner. You a saint, boy, bola, late night vibe.
I was always in love with it.
Yeah.
That day I was like, wow, like, this is for me.
Wow. So like instantly, like you got in the booth and you just felt the magic.
Well, just like when I started, like, it's just the whole creative process. It's like from seeing it at level 1. Yeah. Like just like having the lyrics on paper. Yeah. And then the very end of it, when you're just bumping it in like in the studio, it's just like, yeah, this is sick. Yeah. Like I love that feeling. That feeling never leaves.
So music for you though, what was it that you were listening to growing up? Like what did your parents play?
It was always like, I wasn't a fan of what they play. Like my mom's big, like Charlotte Cardin, Celine Dion, like that kind of stuff. Yeah. It's good music, but it's not what I listen to. My dad is like rock, not like intense, but that kind of
Your
stuff.
dad gets off Tragically Hip vibes.
Yeah, exactly. He loves Tragically Hip. He loves that band. Ruben in the Dark. He loves all those bands. But I was more of like I guess like a Drake type of guy. Yeah. Don Toliver. Don Toliver is a big inspiration. Travis. Those guys.
How did you start to experience like R&B, hip hop?
I always listened to it. It was always playing. Whether I was doing homework, playing basketball, it's always playing. My headphones on speakers, and I always heard like, in a beat, I'm really good at like telling like almost every instrument. Right. It's like when I hear just more than just the melody and the beat and the lyrics and stuff. So I guess it kind of just came naturally to me.
So in your like music creating process, you started off basically kind of like a beat producer, it sounds like.
Sort of. Like I started off just like messing around. Like I had a friend from Vegas that I met on a trip, and I was like, hey man, like he was really good at making music. His name's Porter, and we were kind of just messing around. And he sent me these beats, and he kind of taught me how to like get away with making a beat. Yeah. And I started practicing, and now it just like comes naturally to me. Yeah. Yeah.
And so you just started playing around with it, and then after it's like you felt like a rhythm in getting that done. So what made you want to start actually writing lyrics and like using your voice? Like when did you discover you could sing?
I knew I could sing from a kid.
Yeah, you like what? You were in like recitals or something?
I did like singing lessons when I was younger. Yeah. We did like, I remember we went in front of like an old person, like a retirement center, and we sang like Christmas songs. It was like, I was doing it with my sister. And
were you doing Jingle Bells?
Something like that. I don't remember, but it was fun. And then I always knew I was kind of like musically talented. Yeah. But it's really when I started taking it serious, like I was telling you before, I started playing the drums when I was like 9, 10, 11. That really helped me. Like back then I was like, yeah, this is fun, but like I never understood how much it would help me now. Like with the sense of rhythm and timing, it helped so much.
I know that your mom is a big singer because she's publicly sang at a few of
Yeah, she has.
Why are you smiling like that?
I like, yeah, she just did it on a mic like that.
Yeah, she just caught the spirit.
Yeah,
the Holy Ghost took
and
over.
she wrote it, and that was crazy. I was younger when she did that, but I actually looked back at some of those videos the other day.
Does she say that you got your voice from her? Or does your dad think that you got it?
No, I didn't get it from my dad. I got it from my mom for sure.
She takes ownership of that one?
Yeah,
because I'll never forget. I remember when your mom went viral for singing at that event.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, she can hold a note.
Yeah, she can sing.
Some people live, oh, no, but not quite. And I know that good will prevail.
I hear like her sing in the kitchen sometimes, like from my room.
Yeah.
Damn.
What
I gotta get her in a song.
Do you think you ever would?
Well, my sister, she was in the first track. She was in the background of Till the Night's Done.
What?
Yeah.
That was her in the background?
Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, that was her in the background. She has a good voice too.
You want me to hate on me? I'm the only one who knows how to make you feel.
Whose idea was that to put her on?
It was mine. I was like, Ella, like we want like a female voice in the back. You trying to hop on? She's like, yeah, let's do it.
That's exactly what you said? Hop on the track?
That's exactly what I said.
Damn. So, listening to, I guess, like these hip hop artists, like who was your biggest influence? Was it Drizzy?
Definitely one of them. Honestly, probably Don Toliver.
Don Toliver?
Like he's somewhat new, but like I went to his show in LA on his Hearthstone Psycho tour, and I was just like that's gonna be me one day.
Yeah.
Like I was like, wow, like this is crazy.
Did you get a chance to meet him in person?
I haven't had the chance to meet Don Toliver. I would love to. Drake, yeah.
How was that experience for you?
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's human.
Yeah.
He's a
what
good
does
guy.
that mean?
No, he was awesome. I mean, I was younger. I was super excited. Obviously, I loved his music. It was good. It was fun. It was at the Raptors parade actually here.
Oh yeah. I covered that.
Oh, did you?
Bro.
It was crazy. Eh?
Literally, I feel like I'm still recovering.
I know, it was mental. I know.
The city, I've never seen the city turn up like that.
Oh yeah.
Ever in my life.
That's so awesome though. Like seeing a city like that just turn up.
Cause you're a huge basketball fan. You play ball.
Yeah.
What position do you play?
I'm like a power forward. Like I'm tall. Like I'm 6'5". So.
I was gonna say people might not see it like on camera, but this man is super.
Yeah.
Where do you get your height from?
My dad's like 6'2".
Yeah.
His dad wasn't very tall. His grandpa I think was like 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I just got lucky.
Do you still play ball to this day?
I do. Yeah, I do. I play for the city back in Ottawa.
Okay.
I'm not as I'm really busy now, obviously with the music stuff, so I'm not as taking it as serious.
Yeah.
But I still love it. I'll probably always love it.
Yeah. Going into music, obviously, like, you know, it's a grimy game.
Yeah, totally.
You know, how did your family feel about that?
They've been supporting since the start. Like every single time I come back from the studio, I'd have something to show them. Yeah. And we like sit at dinner and just listen to it. Like, oh, I like this. I don't like that. Yeah. I like this one. Not sure about that one. So they love it. Like they're happy for me. They're happy. I'm sort of choosing my own path in life.
Was that important for you?
Yeah, that's like actually one of the biggest things. I've spoken about this before, but you know, since I was a kid, I've been surrounded by totally different things.
Yeah. Like what?
You know, like official trips, meeting all these, you know, crazy people, anything really, police escorts, whatever it was. And I had always, like, it was always a good feeling, but inside I was like, when I was younger, it was different because I was just like, you know, 8, 9 years old, just like, wow, this is crazy. Yeah. But it's all I know really. And then as I got older, I started realizing like, this is fun, this is cool, but like, this isn't me. Like, I'm not the one who did this for myself. This is all because of my dad and what he's accomplished. Yeah. And I have so much respect for what he's done, but I want to create what I want to create. I want to create it because I did it. Yeah. I want that stuff because of what I did, because of what you know, the hours I spent, whether it's in the studio, traveling here, traveling where else, hours I spend writing, like that type of stuff is what I want to feel accomplished for. And I haven't really felt that as much when I was, you know, with my dad and stuff on those trips, but it was always super fun.
I guess that does become tough, right? Because you come from a lineage of Canadian history. Yeah. Like, let's just be quite honest with it, right? Like, that's a dynasty you're part of.
Yeah.
But I can see how that could be difficult, like where you could feel like you're kind of standing in the shadows a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Always sort of just the son with his dad, the son of.
And you're the oldest.
I'm the oldest, yeah.
Just like your dad was the oldest
Exactly,
too.
yeah.
Do you guys connect in that way? Like, do you ever talk to him about that?
I was struggling with a lot of when I was younger, or even now, like, I always kind of just wanted just to be like a normal kid. And although, like, I try to, like, do things that everyone else does, like, I was always, like, driven around, and I was always, you know, surrounded by security, and everywhere I went, they were just right behind me.
Yeah.
And it slowed down a little bit now. Obviously, my dad's out of office, but I don't know, like, I was really struggling with that because I wanted my freedom sometimes. Like, if I was going on a bike ride with friends, like, they'd be on a bike behind me.
Damn.
That'd be really tough for me because I would want to do my own things.
Yeah.
And not get into trouble. I just want to have, like, some freedom just to go do stuff with my friends. It had its perks, obviously.
Yeah.
A lot of it was really fun. But, you know, there was just times where just, like, I just wanted, like, just give me some breathing room, you know?
Yeah. What are some normal things that you wish you could have experienced that you didn't necessarily?
Even, like, when my dad would come to a basketball game,
Yeah.
like, it would throw my game off.
Right.
I'd always be there. Like, he was always really busy, obviously. So, like, he would be, you know, always. So when he would be able to come, it would be, like, a big deal for me. But, like, everywhere I looked, there's, like, some guy in a suit staring at me or staring at my dad or whatever it was. But, you know, it was, I always felt something in the back of my mind, like, someone was watching me. And that's not going to change, obviously, with the music stuff. But it's like, yeah, it was just different.
How did your friends deal with all of that?
I mean,
you
my
feel like you were able to, like, you know, like, have genuine friendships or?
Yeah, I have a really, really tight circle.
Yeah.
So, like, people I'm really close with, there's not a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I really like that. Like, obviously, coming from the family I come from, there's some sort of, you know, there's trust issues involved that I've developed.
Yeah. Because there are users out there.
Oh, yeah, everywhere, everywhere. And I've been really good at being able to tell when someone's genuine, someone's not.
How do you decipher that?
I can't even explain it. I can just, it's like a superpower I have.
It's a gut.
Yeah,
Your
intuition. I know it right away, the second I meet the person. So I'm there for the right reason or the wrong reason, which is why I click so well with these guys, because they were genuine.
You could just feel it off.
I could feel it. And, like, I've been screwed over before. They've been screwed over before. Everyone's been, like, a lot of people have been screwed over before.
Yeah.
And, like, when you can relate to things like that, it's just, like, you know, it's a deeper connection and stuff.
Yeah. You know, when I heard that you were releasing music, I was wondering, like, what is he going to talk about? Like, what is he going to write about? And I have some of your lyrics here.
All right, okay, here we go.
We do our homework over here. But I will say, you know, of the 3 tracks you have out right now, Everything I Know is my track.
Is it?
And I'm going to tell you why.
When the time passed by, you know why I chose to be distant.
You know, my audience knows this. Like, I'm one of those guys, like, I'm like, I feel like that track's like, you know, I don't want to call it sad boy music, but it's like lover boy music. You know, like, it's just like, that's me. Like, you know,
absolutely.
You know, windows down, it's nighttime, you're driving on the Gardiner, that's our highway here in Toronto, you're driving, you know, passing the skyline, you know, you just feel the vibes, right?
Jam into it, yeah.
And I feel like you have that in the song. But you write in the song, I'll hold you and I won't let go. Wait for the ring on your phone. Who are you talking about it?
I'm not really talking about anyone specifically. Like,
Or are you talking about multiple people?
I'm
Grody, what's going on?
It's more no, it's more like I like my lyrics because, like, I feel like a lot of people could relate to them. That one there, it's more like, you know, like, I'll always be there, even if, like, there's distance between us, even if, like, we're broken up or whatever it is. Like, you know who you are.
Yeah.
So, like, it kind of means that, like, there's, like, even if I'm not there with you, like, you know, just wait for the call on your phone, the ring on your phone.
Yeah. You said I'll always be there. It's giving certified lover boy.
Maybe. A little bit.
Are you a certified lover boy?
I definitely hold a lot of love. I definitely love people. And when I love someone, I really love them.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah. I guess you could say so.
Yeah.
Some of my, like, my music's kind of lovey-dovey.
Yeah.
Maybe not my last track, but.
Well, I mean, speaking of your last track, let's
talk about it.
Till the night's done.
I'm gonna quote your lyrics. You said, "You got something I could grip on. I know you don't miss no meals." Explain that to me.
There's not much explaining to that. I mean, it's kind of just something that.
What are you trying to grip on?
Yeah. it felt right. It felt right to talk about. Like, I don't know. It just sometimes there's those lyrics that like doesn't make a lot of sense, but we're gonna put it in anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Just, there's not much of an explanation behind that.
Okay. But then you also wrote, "We could roll up something.
Yeah.
We could light one."
Yeah. I mean,
Have you ever lit one up?
No, I haven't.
This is a safe place, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, no, I've been surrounded by that stuff. I tried to avoid it.
Yeah.
I'm not really into. I mean, I'm a teenager, right?
Yeah. But you can experiment.
Yeah, I can experiment. It's all about balancing, right?
100%. And anybody out here who says like, "Oh my God, like I've never done anything," you're lying.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
But do you find like there's a pressure though, like, because that's part of being a normal kid is like being able to experience
For sure.
experiment, like do things. Okay, your parents catch you, then after you get in trouble, you know what I mean?
That's part of the whole teenage experience, right?
100%.
Even like, I guess you could relate that to like being like surrounded by like security my whole life. Like,
yeah.
I was still able to like experiment my things and like hang out with friends or whatever it was, but yeah, it's part of it.
Well, the thing is, like, when that line came up, we could roll up something, we could light one. I know that you released a video, and you had your dad reacting to the
That was the third track.
Yeah. How did
No, that wasn't. He didn't react to the one with the We Could Roll Some.
Which one did he react to again?
Back me up.
Light me up. If you wasting time, you better sign me up. Light me up. Light me up. Light me up. Don't put my face on the camera.
Well, what was his reaction to that one? Because listen, he
To
had
the first one?
You know, he had a hand in
he
allowing
did.
everybody to light up and roll one up in this country.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I guess he wasn't able to say much.
Well, what did he say when you showed him that?
He liked the track. Maybe he didn't read the lyrics. Maybe he missed that one. Hopefully he missed that one.
He should have said to you, like, you could just say thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Dad. No, it's just, he liked it.
Yeah.
He liked it.
And when you hear from your friends, like, what are they saying to you?
They love it. Like, sometimes they come to the studio with me and, like, they see the whole process behind it.
Yeah.
And they're, like, after, like, that feeling I was talking to you about, like, how, like, it's just so awesome.
Yeah.
When you hear, like, every single step and then the end, the final product, that's, like, the best feeling.
Yeah.
We're just all, like, jumping up and down in the studio, whether it's, like, a super trappy, song. Because we have some of those songs just, like, on my phone that I'll probably never release.
Why not?
I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to, maybe not now, just because I'm trying to sort of set, like, my catalog straight.
Right. People
get a vibe of what I'm going to put out in the world.
What genre do you consider yourself? Not to define you, but I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I would say probably R&B.
Yeah.
R&B rap.
Yeah.
With, like, a touch of ballad.
Yeah.
Melodic rap, that type of stuff. Relatable stuff, like, that's the stuff I like to listen to. Bonus when I get to create it, right?
And I'm just going to give you this unsolicited advice. You can drop it, leave it on the floor, or you can take it with you. But I think you have, like, a super unique experience, right? That I honestly would love to hear in your music. Like, I know obviously you want to, write stuff that everybody can relate to, but sometimes, like, just that rawness, that unique stuff that you've had to deal with, even though we might not be able to relate, it will allow us to just feel you as a person, We have a song. It's not fully finished, but like, because this one's like a really long process. Like usually, like, we get a song done, it takes like a couple days, whatever. But like this one, like, I started writing a little bit. I helped, like, my co-writer Duava, who's also like my producer and stuff. He was helping me with it. Like, I tell him my story, and then he tries to, like, work something out. Like, that's like about, like, sort of my life. I want that song to take time. I want people to, like, give it like a couple months where it really hits people and, like, oh wow, that's cool. Almost like My Confessions.
Yeah, My Confessions. Maybe that's a good album name.
Well, listen, cut me the check.
Yeah, for real.
Obviously, you put your sister on the track, but we have some, like, really talented Canadian artists. Obviously, some of the biggest in the world.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I want to ask you, like, if you could collab with a Canadian artist, who would it be? If you had to choose between Justin Bieber, Drake, and The Weeknd, who would you choose?
I'd probably say Drake.
Tell me why.
I feel like our styles would probably match the best.
Yeah.
Like The Weeknd, it would work. Justin Bieber, it would work. But I feel like just with Drake, it would like mesh together super well.
Yeah.
And like we have like songs that like we've done with other artists that haven't been put out yet. That like I can tell when like with like a sound I can really mesh with.
Yeah.
And not.
Yeah.
Drake would work.
Have you talked to him about this yet?
Not directly, but we've spoken to Yeah,
Well,
I don't want to say too much.
Tell him right here.
No, people around them. We've been in contact.
So discussions are happening.
Yeah, slowly.
So it could happen.
Slowly.
We'll get the breaking news when it does happen.
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe?
Yeah,
bro?
you guys will get it. You guys will get it.
I'm just getting it on record. So you said you have some tracks unreleased right now with other collaborations.
Yeah.
Like who?
It's like guys from Ottawa that want to feature.
Well, what is the Ottawa music scene like? I don't know too much about it.
It's good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some pretty big artists coming, like Jamie Fine. I don't know if you know her. She's really talented.
Yeah, loving you ain't easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I got some vocals too. You might
There
have
we
to put
go.
me on a track.
Get Brandon on a track. No, it's different than Toronto.
Yeah.
Obviously, Ottawa's a lot smaller, but Ottawa, it's like a big community almost.
Yeah.
It's like everyone kind of knows each other. It's I mean, it's a good music scene.
Yeah. But obviously Toronto's bigger, so like you
sure.
probably do some more stuff out here. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So we talked about male artists, female Canadian artists. If you had to choose, who would you choose to collaborate with? Jessie Reyes, Aquila, or Nelly Furtado?
Probably Jessie Reyes.
Yeah.
Again, the same thing. Like I think we just work really well.
Vibe.
Is she from Toronto?
She is from
She's
Toronto.
from Toronto. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's dope.
I feel like is something circulating.
Yeah.
now. I just saw it in your brain, like something just
I was
clicked.
thinking. I feel like that would work. Even Jamie Fine, I'd love to do something with her.
She just released a track with Sean Desmond.
Yeah, she did.
I'm just saying.
Maybe. We'll see.
Well, we had commented when you released that video with you and your dad. One of our producers had put in the comments from the BG show, Trudeau featuring Trudeau. I feel like that would also like.
That would probably, yeah. I mean, it'd probably blow up, but I'm not sure. I'm trying to separate.
Yeah, but it doesn't even have to. He doesn't have to sing. Just like drop just a line.
Like an ad lib.
Just an ad lib, bro. You don't think that
In
would
the back.
blow?
Maybe. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
We haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
It's always fun to experiment, though.
Well, I'm just dropping some ideas for you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
You talked about discovering your talent. And, what I'm getting from you is like, you do a bunch of different things in terms of your song creation process. Do you feel like you're a better singer? Do you feel like you're a better writer? Do you feel like you're a better producer?
I would say probably singer.
Yeah.
And like singer, rapper,
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
like kind of in the middle of that. I'm still working on my my producing skills.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing that I got to catch up on.
Yeah.
I'm okay at it. I should get better.
Yeah.
And I've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes with that. Yeah, the writing comes to me pretty naturally. Like even when I'm in the car, I'm just like on my phone, like, and I think of something, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's a sick bar. I write it down on my notes, right? Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have a big note just full of lyrics.
Do you have like an interesting creative process that you go through?
I start humming like a melody, whatever. And then once I find that melody, I sort of have like what to work with, and then I start saying things.
Yeah.
And then sometimes Joey helps me. He's like a mixing engineer. He does not sing or rap, but sometimes he helps me. Dwava definitely helps me a lot. So it all kind of comes together as a team.
Where do you kind of see your music career going? Like, where do you envision it?
I hope it goes to the top.
What does that look like
That's
for
what
you?
I don't really know how to put it into words. Like I want people to be able to really, really relate to my music, and maybe not relate at all, but still love it. And there's music that I listen to that I can't relate to, that I love. So definitely like, I don't know, some Grammys, some big stuff for sure.
Any Junos?
Some of course, some Junos, all that. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
But it's early, right? So we'll see where it takes me.
It is early, but you have a buzz that's, I'm
I
sure
do.
you can feel that.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%.
What are your DMs like right now?
They're
Since
pretty
you've
wild.
released music.
They're pretty wild.
Are
Pretty
they?
wild. Yeah, they're pretty.
What's the wildest thing you've received?
I've like been like hit on
Yeah.
like a lot, but like I don't know. I've received some like pretty weird stuff in my requests.
Like what?
Like, I'm not gonna answer. I couldn't remember, but like some cheesy pickup lines that like are like, whoa.
Yeah.
Why are you sending that? I don't know. And like voice messages
Yeah.
of them singing like, let me be on your next track.
Oh, you're already getting those?
Yeah, and it's just like terrible singing.
Yeah.
It's like it's a joke.
Yeah. Well, it's a real art form for you. Like, it's no joke for you, right?
No, not for me. Definitely not.
Are you doing this full time?
Pretty much. I mean, I'm in school too.
Yeah.
But with school, basketball, and music, like I'm pretty busy.
Yeah. How do you balance it all?
When you pick up something new, you have to sacrifice something else. So like the last year, I've been really like focused on music, a little less on basketball.
Yeah.
Just because I had to sort of school has to, like, for my parents, it's like really important.
Yeah.
I actually had to convince them to skip school today for this and for a couple more things.
Damn, not the BG show getting you in trouble.
No. They were like, yeah, you can do it, but like talk to your teachers and figure it out. It was all good.
Did you tell your dad you're coming here? Because you know I've interviewed him multiple times.
He was like, oh, I've been on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, he's tough. Brandon's tough.
Oh man, tell him we miss him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would be good to see him soon. You know.
Maybe.
You know what I find super interesting is like, well, first off, do you plan on going to like university, college? Or
Yeah, I plan on it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking McGill.
McGill?
Yeah.
Not U of T?
I mean, like, I want to go back to Montreal.
Do you think Montreal's a better city than Toronto?
I haven't spent enough time in Toronto to tell.
Okay.
Like, I've never lived in Toronto, and I was really young when I lived in Montreal.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not saying Ottawa's better, but I've lived in Ottawa most of my life.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's pretty lit here.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe I'll be here one day.
Well, what do you love about Montreal? What is it about Montreal? I
love the city.
Mm-hmm.
I love, I have a really good friend. Like, my best friend lives in Montreal.
Yeah.
And, like, when I go down, I stay with him. We have a super good time. The food's crazy.
Yeah.
The nightlife's pretty fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, just Montreal's like home to me. It feels like home.
I mean, the legal age in Quebec is 1 year younger than Ontario.
Right. No comment. I'm 17.
For how long though?
Couple months. October.
Oh, when in October?
18th.
I'm October 13th.
13th.
Yeah.
Damn, October
Libra gang.
Libra gang. For
Libra
real.
gang. Still balanced.
Yes, sir.
Never balanced though.
Never balanced.
Damn. Okay, we wanted actually to play a game with you. It's a red flag, green flag game.
Okay.
And you're gonna hold up whether this is either a red flag or if it's a green flag.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
You're talking to someone and they immediately recognize you as Justin Trudeau's son. Red flag.
Red flag. Yeah.
What do you do with that situation?
I mean, I'd read the situation more. I'd be like, okay, you want to hang out? What do you want to do? Like,
Yeah.
you know, so.
Okay, number 2. They want you to write a song about them.
It's kind of cute. I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
It depends how early. Depends
Okay.
how early in the relationship or whatever it is.
So yellow flag?
Yeah, yellow flag.
Okay, yellow flag. We
No
don't have
yellow.
one, but we'll give it a yellow one. Okay. They say they never post you on their social media because they're a private person.
I'm cool with that. I like having my stuff private. Relationships and stuff.
Yeah. They tell their friends everything about your relationship. Red flag.
Sorry.
They say they love Ottawa. Oh my God.
I love Ottawa.
Do you really?
I love Ottawa. I've lived there my whole life.
I know, but it's such a boring city and no shade to Ottawa. But if you need a mayor of nighttime, it's crazy to me.
All right. Well, it has its goods and bads.
Okay, red flag or green flag? They expect you to pay for everything.
I'm gonna say, like, I'm happy to, like, pay for whatever, but, like, it's nice when you offer.
Yeah.
Even if I say no, don't worry. Like,
Yeah.
just maybe offer.
Yeah.
I'll pay for it. No problem.
Have you read a job before?
I have.
For real?
Last, like, 3 summers, I've worked, like, my butt off in the kitchen.
In a kitchen?
In the kitchen. I was making food. I was, like, literally flipping burgers.
Where?
In Rockcliffe, the Rockcliffe Marina.
For real?
Yeah, I would, like, make, like, pizzas and, like, panini stuff and burgers and, like, fries, and sometimes I'd be there alone and, like, we'd have a rush. People don't think I work. Like, I used to bust my ass.
Damn, and what were
Yeah.
you getting, minimum wage?
Yeah, I was getting, like, a few bucks more than that, I guess.
Okay. Not you bargaining. So would you consider yourself like a good cook?
Yeah.
Do you
I'm actually
cook?
pretty, I used to love it. Like, I used to want to be a chef when I was younger. Yeah, that used to be my dream.
What was your favorite type of food to make?
I like barbecuing stuff. I used to
Mm.
love, like, barbecuing, like, steaks and, like, sausages and fish and like, stuff like that.
So you're a grill man.
Sometimes.
All right, that's super interesting.
Yeah.
Do you still have that job? Are you still do you still work in the kitchen?
No.
No.
No. I'm doing other stuff. Yeah.
All right. Well, not bad. Not bad. I feel like you're kind of.
I was kind of even, yeah.
Yeah. What can we expect next from you? Like,
Lots.
are you gonna go on tour? Are you gonna like pop up at somebody's like?
Yeah.
Maybe do a few shows.
We're definitely talking about it.
Yeah.
There needs to be more music out. Obviously, like I have 3 songs out. I don't want to do a 3-song show.
Yeah.
But I feel like once we hit like 6, 7 songs, I think that's gonna be a good time to start a show, start showing and stuff.
Yeah.
But this summer we're thinking, I guess it's pretty confirmed, but an album. Yeah, so I think you guys are one of the first to hear it. So.
Album coming this summer.
Yeah. Most likely.
A full album, or are we talking EP?
Oh, album.
Damn.
Yeah. We've got a lot. We've got a lot of work.
That's pretty big. Do you know what the title of the album is?
No, we don't know. I was like thinking about it on the car right here.
What are some ideas that you're thinking about?
I have no ideas. I mean, my Confessions I kind of liked.
Yeah.
Confessions.
I just want to make sure that I get credit on that
I'll get
album.
you. Brandon Gonez right on the top.
Gonez.
Gomez. Sorry.
I'm joking with you. Everybody does that all the time.
No, I knew it was Gonez.
Yeah.
I knew it was Gonez. I just mumble all my words.
That would be pretty major.
We'll see.
Okay. Well, we'll watch out for that.
Yeah. Watch out.
Okay, awesome. You know what? The last question I do want to ask you is a bit of a personal question, and I ask that because as you're setting this path for yourself and you're starting this new journey, I love the fact that you've opened up about wanting to get out of the shadows. Yeah. And I'm cheering you on in that department.
Appreciate it.
But I also know the last few years were probably pretty tough, having the last thing that you have with the country where it was. How did you navigate that personally? Because nobody talks about the ripple effects when when people are being mean.
Yeah.
How did you deal with that?
It was always a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Like the question I get asked the most is do you want to be PM one day?
Do you?
Nah. I don't.
You know your dad said that one time?
I know. He did the exact same. I know.
And then 20 years later he became PM?
Yeah, I know. But it's not in the cards right now. I'm not. I've seen what my dad has had to do and what he's had to sacrifice, and it's not really worth it for me.
Yeah.
He's done well, it's not my thing.
Yeah.
But, I've always been good at being able to block out all the hate, all that stuff. Even with me, when I started releasing music, even now, I get so much hate on social media just because of who my dad is. Damn. If you don't like the music, just keep scrolling. Yeah. Maybe you can comment if you want. It's only gonna help my algorithm, right? Let
me tell you, sometimes it's the haters who make you win.
I know. But I've been I don't even look through that stuff. I don't care.
Yeah.
I've been good my whole life at just blocking it out. It was hard for me when I was younger. Yeah. Because I wasn't fully aware of what was happening. Yeah. I'm not a political guy at all. I'm 17. I make music, right? It's just people think I'm really political and that kind of stuff, but I'm not. It's just okay, my dad did what he had to do. He did it well, and then that's it. So that's the way I see it.
Well, Xav, keep going.
Appreciate it.
Trust me, we've had a lot of artists sit in this chair, and when I tell you, when we see where they're at, 6 months later, a year later, it's amazing.
Maybe I'll be back.
You better be back. What do you mean maybe? What do you mean maybe? You have to speak things into existence.
You got it.
And I want credit when you name your album Confessions.
Okay, we'll see. Okay. We'll see. If it passes, we'll do it.
Lastly, what's one thing about you that people don't know that you want them to know?
I'm really I'm really sensitive. Not in the way that if I hear a sad story I'm gonna cry, but it's I really feel for people. Someone I see someone on the street, I'm I wonder what their story's like. I wonder what's going on in their brain. I wonder what happened to them as a kid or whatever it was. I always, even if you're my worst enemy, or someone's saying crazy things in my comments, sometimes I'm what's wrong with this guy? There must be something wrong. I don't know, but I'm really I'm really sensitive towards people. So I just love people, people who support me, people who hate me, people, anything really, don't care. It's just I'll always don't judge a book by its cover, right? Yeah.
You know what that's called, right?
Tell me.
Empath.
Empath?
Yeah, you're an empath.
Okay, there you go. You learn new things every day.
100%. Keep being that, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, very nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man. Thank you for having me. Yeah. All right, we'll be back.
Hey, it's BG, and I want to know, what do you think about what you just watched? Make sure to drop your thoughts in the comments below, but also make sure to check out even more great content like this video and this video over here. And if you haven't subscribed to the Brandon Gonez Show, do so right now by clicking this button right here.